Even 55 years after he stepped down from the pulpit, the name T.K. Smith is synonymous in the minds of many with First Christian Church. He served as the preacher here for several decades. He was a leader in the community and in the fellowship of churches of which this church is a part. He indirectly had a big impact in my own life. My father served with him the last 5 years of TK's ministry when my dad was an associate here at First Christian Church. TK's impact is still felt. Of all the preachers who have served since TK's ministry, none of their names are name dropped like TK Smith's name is. So many people will tell me, I was baptized by TK, or TK Smith performed my wedding. I don't hear that, like I said, with the other ministers, and I suspect folks won't be name dropping my name in 50+ years either. Why is that? What is so special about TK Smith? Well, I think it's probably summed up in the words on this plaque in his honor. He loved the people. Since I'm more Michael Scott than TK Smith, it's my hope that when they make my plaque, it will say the people loved him. Truth is, not too many people are remembered many years after they have passed from this world. But TK was one of those people. But even TK's name is not remembered as well as it was just even a few years ago. Probably few people under the age of 50 in this church really know who TK Smith is and may not know him at all if it were not for this plaque. It's amazing how quickly our names are forgotten after we've taken our last breath. There's a passage in the New Testament that reminds me of that truth. It's at the end of Paul's letter to the church in Rome. Now, Paul is certainly one of those people whose name is remembered long after they have passed from the scene. But the people to whom he writes and mentions, we don't know very much about them at all. In Romans 16, he lists some of their names, some of the names of those people who served the cause of Christ along with Paul. People like Andronicus and Junia, Ampliatus, and Apelles, and Persis, and Rufus. Names that mean very little to us, names that I can barely pronounce properly. We may not know them, but we know in their day they made a difference. A difference, like I said, we may not remember or might not even know, but someone does. And that's the one in whose name they serve, Jesus Christ. Jesus says, I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep know me. Putting your faith in Jesus and living your life for Him may not get you remembered by this world, even during your lifetime. But Jesus will know your name. And in the end, that's all that matters. Fix your eyes on Jesus.